just kind of like I always like people to do as you're taking those inhales, bringing those arms up, exhale, and bringing them down. I'm going to share the waiver really quick. Again, thanks so much for dealing with me while I'm getting my teams and everything restarted.
And I am late, Christy. I got stuck in a meeting.
It's all good. You know what? Some days are just like this, and maybe
Some
today
days
is
are.
our day.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so let's go ahead and thank you so much for, again, taking those deep breaths in and out. This next one, I want you to go ahead and keep those arms up. We're just going to lean to the side, getting that nice side body stretch. This is a great one to do during the day when you're at your desk. It gives you an opportunity just to kind of look away from the computer, taking some of those deep breaths in and out. Good. And then what I want you to do is reach those fingers up to the ceiling. If it feels okay, with your neck looking up to the ceiling too, or you can always keep it in a neutral position. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to swan dive down. So we're coming into that forward fold. Hands can always be on the thighs. They can be on the shins. What works best for you, having a bend to those knees. And what we're doing is we're just kind of getting the back of the body, getting some stretching back there, waking up those muscles a little bit. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And then on the next inhale, we're coming all the way up. Good. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. And then I want you again, bring those arms up. This time we're coming into cactus. So I want you to bend those elbows and then press them back. So we're really opening up the chest here. I'm going to give, when we come down onto the floor, I'll also give chair options too. And now what I want you to do is on your exhale, tucking the chin, bringing the elbows towards each other. So you're feeling that space opening up between the shoulder blades. Good. And then inhale, let's open. So here we're really connecting with the breath as you exhale. Let's fold. I want you to move with your breath, not mine. Again, this is just a great way to feel the body moving with the breath. So if you ever just need to take a few minutes, and I definitely recommend at least 5 minutes every hour to get some movement in the body. This is a great way to do this. Take one more inhale and exhale. And then on your inhale, we're opening again. Release, kind of shake out those arms a little bit. And then I want you to bring an arm across the body, dropping that shoulder. So I don't want it up by the ear. Now we're going to take that same arm. We're going to do a tricep stretch. So the back of the arm. And bringing that hand behind the shoulder blades, grabbing that elbow. Now, sometimes the shoulder mobility, that might be a little bit of a challenge. So you can always have the hand on top of the shoulder and then gently press up with the back of the arm. And then while we're here, let's get into another side bend. Inhale, coming up, releasing. And now, right now, we're going to take that other arm across the body. Again, making sure that shoulder is down. And then bringing that hand up in the air, finding what works for you for our tricep stretch. And then let's lean to the side. Coming back up and release. Okay, we're going to give our shoulders a little bit of break. We're going to come back to them in a minute. But let's work our neck. So let's bring the chin to the chest, interlacing those fingers on top of the head, letting the elbows fall in towards each other. If you've been with me for a while, you know exactly what I'm going to say. Don't pull on the head, just let the weight of the arms do the work. Really trying to relax here. We're trying to let go of that tension. And then releasing those hands, coming back up. We're going to bring our chin in the direction of a shoulder. So whichever one feels good. Now, the direction that our chin is, I want you to take that hand and gently let the weight of the arm help increase that stretch here. Coming back to center, looking at the other shoulder, and again, bringing that hand to the top of it. Coming back to center, just go ahead and move the head around a little bit. Good. Okay. Shoulders back and down. This time we're bringing an ear to a shoulder. Whichever direction the head is, I want you to go ahead and bring the hand on top of the head. Now, if this feels really good, you can just stay here, or you can take that other arm, flexing the hand, pressing the heel down towards the floor. Coming back up. Let's do the same thing, other side. So we're making sure those shoulders are down. Ear coming down to the ear, bringing that hand on top of that head. Again, with the other arm, you're more than welcome to flex and press that heel down to the ground. And from right here, I just want your eyes to become unfocused. We're just giving them a break from looking at that computer screen, from doing all the reading that we do throughout the day. And then go ahead and release, and let's just circle the head in one direction. And then go to the other direction. And back to center. Okay, so we're going to do some eagle arms. I'm going to give a couple of different options, but first I'm going to show you what eagle's arms is. So you're going to bring your arms up like this. Let's go ahead and we're going to take the right arm underneath the left, either bringing the palms together or the back of the hands together. Other option, you can always bring just the forearms together. That works great. Or you can give yourself a bear hug. So whatever feels best for your shoulders, go ahead and do that. And then lifting the elbows just slightly and think about pressing them forward. We want to open up that space between the shoulder blades. Now from here, if it feels safe to do so, if you feel comfortable to do so, close those eyes. Again, we're just letting them rest and giving them a break. And then one more breath in and out. Go ahead and release, shaking them out slightly. Let's bring them up again because we're going to do that other side. So we're switching direction, again, going in the pose that works best for you. Lifting up those elbows and then pressing them forward. And again, if it feels good to do so, closing the eyes. Let's take another breath in and out, releasing, and again, shaking those arms out. We're going to finish up with opening up the hips, really going to help with sitting a lot, and then also getting a torso rotation. So I'm going to give those options. If you're in a chair, go ahead and sit in the chair towards the end of the chair or the edge of the chair. And if you are on the floor, coming onto your back. So I'm going to explain the floor first. Is I want you on your back. I want you to cross left leg over the right thigh, lifting that right leg in towards you. And if you're able, grabbing behind that right leg or gently pulling the left leg in. If you're on the chair, it's very similar. You're crossing that left leg ankle over that right, keeping that back straight. You're going to bend at the hips, bringing that upper body closer to your legs. And then on the next exhale, see if you can get a little bit deeper into the stretch. So that means either if you're laying down, bringing the legs closer, or if you're in a chair, leaning closer to the legs. Again, if you're in that chair, you want to make sure form is good. So you're keeping that back straight the entire time. If you find that you're starting to round, you've gone too far into the stretch. And then everybody go ahead and release, bringing both feet onto the ground. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So right ankle over the left thigh, and either bringing the legs in towards you, or if in the chair, hinging at the hips. On your next exhale, see if you can get a little deeper into the stretch. Go ahead and release both feet onto the ground. If you're on the floor, bringing those knees into the chest, rocking side to side. If you're in the chair, I want you to take a deep breath in, bringing those arms up and overhead. Exhale, bringing them down. We're going to go into a torso rotation now. So again, I'm going to explain on the floor first, and then I'll explain how you're doing that in a seated position. If you're on the floor, right foot comes down to the ground, left knee stays into the body. Now straighten that right leg and bring the left leg across. Now, if you're in the chair, very similar, we're going to go ahead and take that right hand on the outside of that left leg, lifting the chest, and lift or bringing that left hand behind the body. One more deep breath in, and then everybody coming back to center. And then we're gently going to go to the other side. Coming back to center, if you're on the floor, knees to chest, rocking side to side. In that chair, let's take a deep breath in. And then the exhale, we're going to fold over the lap. And then inhale, everybody come to a seated position. Let's take one more in and out. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Christy. Bye, everybody.
You're welcome. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much.